Mount Allison is one of Canada's top undergraduate universities, delivering extraordinary learning experiences both inside and outside the classroom. It's a place where innovation is encouraged and supported, and where students have unique opportunities to try new things. In 2016, the Gerald, Schwartz, and Heather Reisman Foundation created the Reisman Internships at Mount Allison University. This program provides startup grants, mentoring, and other supports to student entrepreneurs. For many Reisman interns, the story begins with a passion.
I was lucky to grow up in a family that really supported my being a maker, and so I was constantly making things as a kid, like finding whatever materials I could, being pretty creative with the materials that I could find, and making anything and everything. When the pandemic started, I was back home with my family and stuck in my childhood bedroom, not sure what to do with myself, so I was like, well, might as well pick up a new hobby. And so I ordered a kit and learned how to rug hook. From there, I started with just a little tiny rug hooking was my first one, and then from there went pretty big scale pretty quickly. I kind of had an idea in my head. I was like, oh, this is like a viable business option that I think people would like to have custom rugs in their homes and stuff like that. So for the year following, I had this plan of how I would apply to the Reisman internship and use it as a way to expand my rug making practice and get my rugs into the hands of other folks. The Reisman internship really gave me the confidence to make all sorts of rugs, which have then been featured in galleries from here in Atlantic Canada, all the way to Los Angeles, and I've sold rugs all the way in Sweden and the UK and also in the US to here in Sackville itself too, so it's global influence.
My love for cooking kind of built unconsciously. The Indian kitchen is something that I see as a core kind of business that can be expanded in multiple ways. I also had a mentor who was in the food industry, and he gave me a lot of tips and tricks and how to grow the business, what things I need to keep in mind. The check-ins with the supervisor were great. It really helped me go beyond, establish a website, do all those extra things that I did with my dishes, and just it helped solidify my dream of becoming an entrepreneur because I really saw what I can do with it after the Reisman internship. Recently, I have been selected as the president of the entrepreneurship course. So we are starting another business related to the food industry. It's more of a hybrid drinks and food facility in downtown Sackville. So that's another huge project that's coming up.
Without that summer with the Reisman internship and being able to in-depthly look at exactly what we needed to do, what our next steps were to sort of solidify Bagtown as being a craft brewery in Sackville, and how it was going to lay the foundation for potential growth down the road. Without doing that internship, we wouldn't be where we are today. Having a craft brewery in Sackville is really interesting because it's a very integrated community amongst folks who were born and raised here and call Sackville home, and then students and professors and anyone associated with Mount Allison University will also call this place home. And being able to have a 25-seat tap room where I can allow folks to come and gather here, and this can be a gathering place for them, has been really exciting and something that I was always working towards.
The Reisman Internships offer life-changing experiences for students and their communities. To date, the program has supported 25 internships, all of them dreamers ready to put in the work to make their ideas come to life. These remarkable young people are part of the engaging Mount Allison community, which has long been built on the strength of its people and all the good they do in the world. Mount Allison has always proven you don't have to be the biggest to be the best. Its students are the doers, inventors, and leaders of tomorrow. Their broad range of success is compelling and inspiring, and I can't wait to see what they do next.